Have you ever felt confused by a girl's mixed signals? What if I told you the key isn't decoding her, but mastering yourself? Today we're combining ancient Stoic wisdom to see through 10 hidden signs most men miss. Welcome back. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them." In today's complex dating world, this quote is more powerful than ever. Instead of getting caught in an emotional spiral of confusion and anxiety, Stoicism teaches us to observe calmly, understanding that we only control our own actions and perceptions. Let's apply this lens to decode 10 signs a girl is secretly interested in you, even when her words say the complete opposite. Sign number 1. She remembers the tiniest details. You once casually mentioned how you lost the 3rd grade spelling bee because of the word broccoli. Weeks later at dinner, she laughs and says, "Good thing there's no broccoli in this salad, huh?" This isn't a coincidence. This is selective attention. The philosopher Seneca wrote about the importance of paying attention to what is worthy. When someone dedicates mental energy to remembering the details of your life, it's because you matter to them. Their mind has bookmarked you as important. Sign number 2. She tries to make you jealous. You're at a party in Austin, and you notice her laughing a little too loudly with another guy, occasionally glancing your way. She's telling a story about an amazing hike she went on with a friend. The average guy would feel a sting of annoyance. But the Stoic practitioner recognizes this as a test. As Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, our life is what our thoughts make it. Instead of thinking she's not into me, think she's looking for a reaction to confirm that I care. She wants to know if your absence creates a void. Your reaction, not her action, is what matters. Sign number 3. She asks about your love life. Subtly, she'll bring it up. Seeing anyone lately or so? What's your type? This isn't casual small talk. She's gathering intelligence. She's checking if the runway is clear for landing. Epictetus teaches us to understand the intention behind words. In this case, her intention isn't simple curiosity. It's to gauge her own chances without having to directly admit her interest. Sign number 4. That we're just friends. Overkill. Don't get the wrong idea. We're just good friends. She says, perhaps with a little too much emotion after you do something kind. Why state the obvious? Because internally, for her, it isn't obvious at all. This is an internal battle. Seneca once said, "All cruelty springs from weakness." In this case, the gentle cruelty of firmly putting you in the friend zone actually comes from the weakness and fear that her feelings are too obvious and vulnerable. Sign number 5. Her friends give it all away. You walk into a coffee shop in Chicago and see her with her friends. Immediately, there are giggles and knowing glances in your direction. One of her friends might tease, "Well, look who it is. The man of the hour has arrived." Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius? Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. But in this case, the actions of her friends are a very reliable fact. She can control her own words, but she can't control the energy she's passed on to her inner circle. They know her secret, and they're terrible at hiding it. Sign number 6. She playfully criticizes you. "Oh my God, those shoes," she says with a sarcastic grin. "You really think that haircut works for you?" Indifference is the true enemy of affection, not criticism. Epictetus taught that our attention is our most valuable resource. If she truly didn't care, you would be invisible to her. The fact that she notices your shoes or your hair, even to make fun of them, means she's watching closely. This criticism is a clumsy disguise for the attention she's paying you. Sign number 7. She defends you when you're not there. A mutual friend recounts that during a conversation, someone said something negative about you, and she was the first one to jump in and defend you. No, he's not like that at all. This action demonstrates deep loyalty. Seneca believed loyalty to be one of the highest virtues. When someone defends your reputation in your absence, it shows they value you not just as an acquaintance, but as an important part of their world. They are protecting an emotional asset. Sign number 8. The hot and cold mixed signals. On Monday, she's texting you non-stop. On Tuesday, your message is left unseen with no reply. This is where Stoicism shines brightest. Don't let her internal chaos become your internal chaos. She is fighting a battle with herself between the desire for closeness and the fear of getting hurt. Be the calm lighthouse in her storm. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, maintain your inner tranquility. Your stability might be the very thing she's drawn to. Sign number 9. Distant in person, but always present. At social events, she might avoid eye contact or keep conversations brief, but she's still there. She keeps showing up to places she knows you'll be. Actions speak louder than words. Epictetus reminds us to focus on what people do, not what they say. The act of her repeatedly placing herself in your orbit shows an underlying desire for connection, even if fear is making her keep a superficial distance. Sign number 10. Her body language doesn't lie. Her words might say, "I don't care," but her body leans toward you when you speak. Her feet are pointed in your direction, even when she's talking to someone else. She unconsciously plays with her hair or touches her wrist. These are non-verbal leaks. The Stoics were master observers of human behavior. They understood that the body often reveals what the mind tries to hide. Trust these signs. They are the rawest truth, unfiltered by fear or insecurity. Understanding these signs isn't about playing games. It's about acting with the confidence and calm of a Stoic. If you found this philosophy helpful for mastering your life and relationships, take a second to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can join us as we explore more timeless wisdom. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.